Welcome and good day, collective energy. Again, today we're going to let fate decide and determine what decks we use by drawing them out of this little pouch I have here. It's got all the decks in it, all the tarot decks, as well as the odd decks and the oracles are on the sign side, which we'll draw from that after. So let's start with the tarot and see what's going on with the collective today. Spellcasters. That's the deck we'll be using. Let me grab that one. Okay, so I'll be cutting that out of there. So we have the Spellcasters deck. I have already saged all the cards and we've cleansed the area and the space that we're doing a reading here on today. I hope everyone's doing great. Let's see what we have for the collective energy today. We have. We'll give it a few cut here, and let's see what we have as the overall energy. This is King of Wands. So I could be reading for a Sagittarius or Scorpio, or the person that is on your mind could be a Sagittarius or Scorpio, or really in this energy. Someone that's able to mastermind their goals and their projects. Maybe someone's holding this person back, I'm getting. Let's see. What do we have on this King of Wands spirit? Yeah, it could have something to do with this Leo or an energy of an 8. Needing to balance, Needing to balance love. They're overcoming. Maybe they're overcoming a Sagittarius, I want to say, or someone that was just too childlike to commit. And maybe that's what they needed to overcome. A lot of fire in this reading. Could be dealing with any one of these: Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, any one of those fire signs, or someone that has a lot of fire in their chart. But here we've got the Page of Swords. So this person's ready for a challenge. They've been strong and they're ready for this challenge that's coming up. And the challenge is this delayed or disappointing news that's coming into this Queen of Cups. This could be a Cancer or a Gemini, perhaps, or someone that's ready to let go of any kind of resentment that they're holding right now. They're done. Why am I getting that? Done because of what? They're done being defensive. Like, look at this. Interesting Five of Swords here. This is like encountering hostility with the need to win at any cost. This person's like, don't come near my fire. I don't care if I have to be alone. This is mine. No matter what. Mine, mine, mine. And maybe that had something to do with this Page of Wands energy. It could have been a Sagittarius energy, but there's a couple birds up here. One's a two bluebirds and a cardinal. And bluebirds are said to bring happiness. But in any event, there was optimism, and someone had optimism in this, but whatever it was just too childlike. Like mine. They maybe didn't play well with others or something. I don't know. Let's get more on this. Can we, Spirit, please? Page of Swords and a Queen of Cups and a Five of Swords. Wow, yeah. This could have had to do with this fork with a foundation or a relationship or a marriage. Maybe whoever you were committed to was just a child. Gimme. Yeah. And there wasn't any balance there. It's unequal. Look, here's Sagittarius energy, but again, this is about tempering and balancing the energy. And that's what was disappointing within this dynamic, is someone was just, giving way more to one than the other. They couldn't balance the energy, and they needed to in this relationship dynamic. And so Wow. It was almost as if victory needed to be attained at all times, but, winning at all costs, like I said in this, as this falls on this Five of Swords, like this is mine, and, no matter what, I'm going to defend it, and I'm not going to share it, and nobody can have the heat from it, you're not touching it, and, victory at any cost. Whether these wolves over here, froze to death, oh well, this person didn't care because all they cared about was themselves. So there's some humility that was needed here. Somebody tried to ride in on their high horse, like, look at me, look at me, look at me. I've got all the stuff, but don't touch it. I don't know how long that's going to last. Really, how can you respect someone like that who's all about themselves and not about, doesn't care what's going on around them and in their environment? That's just personal opinion here, yeah. Nine of Cups energy. And there's this one little fish here, like, hey, get me out of here. This is knowing what you really want and accepting the responsibility for the wish that you attained. And, maybe you wished for this person and they were a child. But you're accepting responsibility for that. And ready to balance it and temper it. Shit, yeah. Could be dealing with a Pisces or Cancer or anybody for that matter. Here's the Five of Cups, Scorpio even. Scorpio energy I'm getting, maybe? Yeah, same fish. Just dump that fish out. Did not care that even though there's water right there, you could have very well dump that in the water and save the fish and let it swim off and try to find other happiness. No, let's let it die on the bank right next to the water. Get a good view of the water, but we're not going to help it whatsoever. Wow, I'm getting a Scorpion energy out of this big time. And here we've got this Knight of Wands. Interesting. Cancer. Reckless. Somebody was very, very reckless. Very reckless in everything. Their feelings, the truth, the situation. Very reckless. And allowed this person to be reckless. Taking responsibility for that now. Let's see what we get as far as a clarifier for this spread, because that's what I'm getting. Somebody got with somebody and allowed them to do pretty much whatever they wanted, and they were very reckless. And this definitely would have, when you get with someone like that, it reflects on you as a person, as an individual. And I think this is basically changing someone's life. We're getting the gypsy mix. Wow. Okay, good. Looks like my microphone came on. Wow, somebody didn't want me to talk. My microphone came unhooked and everything as soon as I went for the gypsy mix and said, oh, good, we're getting that. No, they don't like that. They don't like that at all. So this is a mix of gypsy, oracle, and the Sevilla gypsy. So let's see what we have for you here on this spread. This person who got with someone and, it was reckless, just careless. It was a young energy. You might have even married them and been giving them everything. And meanwhile, they are just destroying everything along their path. Somebody wasn't thinking. They were thinking with their wand when they made this decision. They weren't even accepting the truth about the situation. They just, they were running from the truth. There's not even a blindfold on this person. They knew exactly what they were doing and allowed it to happen. So let's pull from the bottom on this gypsy here. Yeah, there's, this communication is coming from some. You're not going to recognize the way it's delivered because you're not familiar with it, but you are going to be, whether it's snail mail or, email or a text, whatever this is written communication that may be coming from somebody that you don't know, or you don't recognize, because as you see in this card, you don't see who the sender is of this letter. Maybe that's what's hidden, because when I put it down here, it wanted to go on this. The moon is typically a Pisces. Maybe a letter's going to a Pisces, but this could also, I'm getting heavy Scorpio vibes with this Five of Cups, coming out with this Five of Cups. Yeah. But we have Pisces energy here as well on this, this fish. Maybe a Scorpio did that too. I don't know. Let's continue on. Let's see what we have. Got this letter that but you're not going to recognize when it comes in, because of the way it's delivered. And it's going to talk about exactly what's going on here. This frivolous behavior, careless, reckless, maybe spending constantly. That's what that is. This isn't a positive card. Frivolity is being frivolous, careless, and not caring about, look at me. It's a showboat. And it could be somebody that they're calling a friend, or you're their friend, but somebody's going to look, wherever I put this here. So this friend, maybe this is a friend of yours that's going to be sending you a letter about this decision that they made that was very frivolous. Okay. Wow, the gypsy card. And they're an enemy. Oh my gosh. Maybe they made friends with an enemy. These do not read in reverse, as there's too many variations. But here we've got this military, this soldier. And soldiers here are someone in authority, an investigator, somebody that takes charge and brings justice. Maybe to whoever this person is that's come. Enemy is just as it is. That's somebody that, is a man. This is definitely a man. So somebody has a masculine that's very devious, false friend in their life. They're an imposter, so you need to be on guard. I think you're the woman friend. Maybe they're telling you about this masculine that's been frivolous, and yeah, here we go. And could even have to do with justice, law, someone in authority, or somebody that an investigator. Happens all the time, but when you have this, that's the king here, right? King. Yeah. The King of Diamonds. And cardomancy, that's financial matters. This has to do with money. Or somebody that's in business, or a merchant. The merchant, someone they were in business with that was very frivolous. Someone went into business with somebody and they were very frivolous. This, like I said, this doesn't have to be a marriage. This could have been any kind of foundation, a business foundation, which even then, is like a marriage. A business is like a marriage. In a lot of ways, there's got to be trust on the foundation of it. And if there's not, well, this kind of thing happens. So this could be in business as well. Let's see if we get anything else for the collective here, please, on this. We know this has to do with money. We know somebody can expect a letter that is good friends, and so they're hoping for this new beginning. This child in this is it could be a new child, sure, but with this, I'm thinking this is a new project or a fresh idea after being screwed over because they went with this very childlike, this idea that just didn't. It was whoever you collaborated with or what have you, this merchant, and this really affected your finances. But there is hope here on the table, right? Hope is good. This provides encouragement and relief that this is gonna be resolved. So if you're the person that I'm connecting with, that this reading is for, or it could be a few people. There's a lot of people out there in the world, but this is saying, hey, resolve is here. You got to believe in the positive outcome and have hope in this situation. One flipped over. Let's get those. Yeah, this is a sincere friend. And you've got this Queen of Clubs here. This is a sincere friend that's providing this hope. whoever you're sending this letter to, or if this is you and you're the one sending the letter, or you're the one receiving the letter. I thought a card flipped over. It did. Yeah, this has to do with reunion. Look, with a reunion and a visit from somebody as well. You could be receiving information about that, about this visit here. Interesting, you know, because that king of this is somebody right here. King, I mean queen. This queen of clubs here is somebody that's waiting and desiring somebody. So you're a friend that's been desiring, you've been waiting for this communication from this person. You have. From this business person. You've been waiting, you've been hoping for this reunion. Well, here it comes. Here's the visit, right? I believe that's a knight. That's the jet. Yeah. You're going to get a visit. Don't worry, you're going to get a visit. And it's from a male lover, because the Jack of Hearts, and that is a male lover. Yeah, a young man. Look at that, both of you. Right here. Waiting, desiring this man. A male lover? Yeah. And we have the consolation here, you know. You feel punished, like, you know, this is all I have to offer this person. Maybe that's it, you know, you're my consolation out of everything that I've struggled and been through here. But they're waiting anyway, look at that. Waiting anyway. After you had a new this fell on this child. You had a new beginning with some childlike energy. Somebody did that turned out to, you thought it was your friend. It was a foe. It was an enemy. This new beginning that you went for left someone else waiting, and like they're just some consolation prize. You know, you might come to this person, or they might come to you, and that might be how you feel. Like, you know, am I just, now you come to me? Am I the leftover? Am I, you know, the consolation prize from your fuck up? That might be how somebody views this. You better watch. If you're the person coming in like this, you know, what they're waiting for, you know, women want stability. Men want sex. Women want stability. They're not going to allow you to do this to them, what you allowed someone to do to you. I can tell you that. And flip it, however, you're not going to allow it. Whoever you are in this read, no way, not allowed. That's what I have.